Andrew Ravens here of RavensNewsPost.com, bringing you another news audio update. This time it is the WWE SmackDown spoilers for this Thursday night, March 3rd, 2016. And I gotta say, we just posted the spoilers on the site. I'll link it down in the description down below, so you can definitely check those out. The show will be airing on the USA Network, and I gotta say, y'all, and I don't like to be negative about the product, this show is a little weak. So basically, there was not a lot that happened, and this is basically what I expect that happened. You had a series of segments, but it seems like they went long. The opening segment was probably a 20-minute segment. The second match was probably a little bit longer. And I'll break this down real quick, and then y'all can go read them for yourself if you'd like. Remember, a link in the description. So basically, the show opens with Dean Ambrose cutting a promo in the ring. He talks about Triple H and Brock Lesnar, about winning the WWE World Heavyweight title at the March 12, 2016 Roadblock WWE Network special. Kevin Owens, who is the Intercontinental Champion, interrupted and said that he did not have a WrestleMania 32 opponent. Ambrose then grabbed a chair and sat in it, and then Owens walked down and tried to attack him, but Ambrose fought him off and stood tall in the ring to close the opening segment, and I expect that segment to be quite lengthy. And then the next match, which was a tag team match, the League of Nations defeated the Usos, and then after the match, the Dudley Boys came out and attacked the Usos. So they continue the Dudley Boys and Usos feud, and it appears that they're going in the League of Nations versus the New Day direction. Up next, which I expect was probably a short match, Dolph Ziggler got his win over The Miz via a roll-up. As seen on Raw Monday night, The Miz went over Ziggler, and basically it was a very quick match. And we actually posted a story, and Dave Meltzer reported it first from the Wrestling Observer, basically saying that The Miz and Dolph Ziggler are in a multi-man match at WrestleMania 32, and they're trying to build up that to go into it, possibly for the Intercontinental title, which is held by Owens. So you get the idea on that. It's perfect example of WWE 50-50 booking. Doesn't make a lot of fucking sense, but that's what they're going to go with, and we'll roll down the road with that. Up next was the number one contenders match for the Divas title. Winner would go on to face Charlotte at WrestleMania 32 for the title, obviously. Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch. It ended in a no contest because Charlotte attacked both women during the match. So once again, we have another fucking dumb finish, and we don't have a winner. Now, I'm perfectly fine with them playing out the storyline, and eventually, which is what they're going to do, is set up a triple threat between all three women at WrestleMania 32, which is fine, but it's just like, whatever. The more they do this, the more they devalue the women, and I'm very high on women's wrestling, and so it is what it is, but I get what the story that they're trying to tell, and I'm okay with it. A Raw rebound is shown, mostly The Undertaker. AJ Styles actually defeated Kofi Kingston, so they're just building up to the New Day versus Chris Jericho AJ Styles match on Raw this Monday night for the WWE Tag Team Championships. And then in the main event, you had Dean Ambrose defeating Kevin Owens in a non-title match with the Dirty Deeds. And after the match, Owens attacked Ambrose, but Ambrose fought back and attempted an elbow drop, I assume off of the top rope, onto Owens on a table, but the table didn't break. Ambrose played it off. Owens slid off the table, and Ambrose stood tall to close the show. So that is your spoilers for this Thursday's episode, March 3rd of 2016 of WWE SmackDown. I'm Andrew Ravens of RavensNewsPost.com. We'll talk to you next time.